They don't understand what you are talking about. Only you know that lived experience of black people. And only you know the extent of that pain. And because you know the extent of the pain, only you can resolve it. No one else. No one knows this pain. They don't know what it means to be a black person. They will never know. They can be our sympathizers. They can be our friends. They will never be black. Not even Slovo can claim to be black. Being black is being hated. That's what your education system teaches you. That's why you develop into a self-hate. That's why at some point you even ask yourself, Mara, why are we black? They teach you to hate yourself because black is hated everywhere. These children were killed not because they did anything, because they were black and they were hated. Your mother, who is being abused as a domestic worker, is not because she doesn't know how to clean. She cleans very well at home. I'm taught by her how to clean. She gets beaten even when she has cleaned very well because she's black. It's not because she didn't do her job. She did her job. They just look at her and feel irritated. They beat her up. We are hated. And then people come here and tell us forgiveness and reconciliation. Reconciliation of what? You went to stay in prison for 5 years. Your life disrupted for 5 years for having written ANC under your mark in the 80s. In the 90s, they find ANC written under your mark. They call the police. They arrest you for furthering the aims of the ANC. Take you to prison for 5 years. When you come out of prison, you must forgive and forget. Forgive the people who have never asked for an apology. I want you to give me a speech where de Klerk said sorry, where Malani said sorry, where Bota said sorry, where Verwoerd said sorry. They never said sorry. They never apologized for their crimes. They are not in prison for their crimes. We are told, forgive. You only forgive the people who show remorse and apologize. They've never apologized. We will never forgive them until they apologize. Why is de Klerk not going to Tsietsi Mashinini's family, Hector Peterson's family, and say, I might not have been a president in 1976, but I'm the last phase of apartheid. I'm here to reach out. I'm sorry. They never said sorry. And when we are angry, they ask themselves why. You never apologized. And sorry is not enough. Sorry must be accompanied by remorse. And remorse will mean release the land into the hands of the children of Hector Peterson. White man, no one is going to drive you to the sea. That's not what we are talking about. We are not going to give you a bullet. Nothing. We want our land. And when we get our land, you will decide if you want to stay with us or not. We are the most welcoming people. We don't chase people away. Mandela taught us manners. Zinzi Mandela taught us manners. Winnie Mandela taught us manners. We will never chase visitors away. You are more than welcomed here, but behave like visitors. Bring the land into the hands of the rightful owners. And a land yomhlaba, comrades, is not a matter that you just wake up tomorrow. What umhlaba will, umhlaba. We have to fight for it. We are going to fight for it. But if you want a quick arrangement, you are going to get what Mandela got at Codesa. That was a quick arrangement. That was not a revolution. If you want a quick arrangement, they will say to you, compromise. This land must come with sweat and pain. Let's go and fight for it. Never retreat. Black men, don't be a coward. Remember the young man, Hector Peterson. Remember Tsietsi Mashinini, Abraham Tiro. Remember the images of Winnie Mandela on the 16th of June 1976 when they were shooting those children. Winnie was picking them up, putting them in a house, including the dead bodies. Remember those things and know that we as a generation, we have a mission to fulfill. Don't be cowards. Even here at Fort University, fight for the student command to lead and give you a better governance. Not governance of cavelas and plasma TVs and alcohol and freshers born and stealing money. We want this university to be under progressive leadership and for the children to know that when the EFF is in leadership, we will not be asked for registration. Student leaders of the EFF here, you must pass. Don't become permanent residents here at Fort Hare. There are no permanent residents here. You must come and go. Don't enjoy the temporary luxuries of being in the SRC. Go and confront the real world. We are waiting for you out there. We are fighting monsters. We don't have people to come and help us. Please graduate and come. We are fighting Mercedes-Benz in East London that is exploiting our people. We need somebody who's eloquent like you, university graduate, to come and talk to those whites there because they don't hear us properly. We don't speak English better than you. We are waiting for you. Come. We don't want you to come and die here out of irresponsible activities you are engaged in. You are here to learn. Make your African mother proud. Make the African community proud by passing and graduating and leaving this place. Comrades, you must know when you pass and graduate, you don't do it for your family only. You are doing it for the whole village. That's why when we go into a village and we get lost, they give us direction through you. But no, when you turn there at that corner there, that is the house of that chartered accountant. That's how you turn. They want to tell us that there is a CA in that village. That's how proud the village is. Graduate and make the village very proud. Graduate, pass, and make 1976 proud. You must shame the apartheid regime by passing and excelling because they didn't want you to have education. The only way to say shame on you is by coming here and quickly leaving this place as a graduate who's coming to contribute to the struggle for economic emancipation for black people out there. Education is what they didn't want us to have. When you are given an opportunity to be educated, shame de Klerk and say to de Klerk, when you graduate, hold your certificate like this. Or this is to de Klerk and de Klerk Foundation. You thought we won't make it as black people. Look at us now. We are going to get even more blacks to graduate to shame you who said we can't use mathematics. We are using mathematics as black people. We know the importance and the relevance of science and mathematics. Everything they said we can't do, we must do it. And show them and prove them wrong that we are actually doing it better than you when you thought you were better than us. We are a gifted nation. 76 is about education. In the EFF, we make education fashionable. You must go to school. You must love school. Our people are not going to be led by another Jacob Zuma, a dunderhead, a person with a big head full of air inside. It's not going to happen again. That thing ended with Zuma. If Mbalula wants to lead us, he must open the books immediately when I finish this speech. Because we are not going to be led by people who are not from school. That thing is done. Zuma has destroyed their chances, all of them. So the best way out of the mess, if you want to lead us, go to school. You are Robert Sobukwe. You are Nelson Mandela. You are Seretse Khama. You are Krisani sitting there. You are O.R. Tambo, former president of the SRC. Yeah. You must follow those leaders. Do not follow celebrities wannabe. A life of a celebrity is short-lived. Don't come to this campus and think you are a celebrity. When you leave the gates here, you'll realize you are nothing. Stop acting. You are putting an act. Leave acting to Fanamukwena. You are nothing. You are a student. Come down. Come down. Come down. Concentrate on your books. You are nothing here. If you come from a rich family, we don't care about your money. Here you are nothing. Concentrate on your books. Humble yourself. Because if you don't humble yourself, your books will humble you. The results on the board will humble you. Yeah. It's not a place of umujolo here. It's not a place of impregnating each other here. It's not a place of creating families here. Here we are here to learn and go home. You will do those things of children out of here. Don't get this thing twisted. You are not in love with that person. You are bored. This place can be boring as well. And it can confuse you to think you are in love when you are passing time. It's passing time. Don't invest too much time on it. More time, books. Not mojolo, not bash, not looking nice. Whether you've got nice clothes or not, don't care about those things. Put anything you can put, my sister. Go to the lecture hall. Learn. Let them talk about you. Those are the fools who will be consulting in your offices. Or go bona playing with your spectacles. I know you from somewhere. Kanti, it is that fool which was making jokes about your clothes. We are not here for clothes. We are not here for shoes. We are not here for makeup. We are here for books. Let us learn, learn, learn and graduate. We are here to do 3 things only. 3. 1 is to learn.